Oh, hey there, people. It's late Sunday night. I just got back from Father's Day barbecue at my parents' house. Probably saying, why the fuck didn't you bring us along? I know. See, this thing didn't work right. I forgot to charge the camera last night and things. So, sure enough, I go today and it's like, you have 4 minutes of battery left. And the battery icon's like red. I swear these batteries aren't holding the charge anymore. Freaking sucks. I'm gonna have to buy new batteries off of Fleabay, I guess. But they got the higher capacity ones, and I kind of want that. So probably gonna order those up in the next little bit, maybe. But Mom and Dad were like, we had a barbecue over there, great big freaking top sirloin, son of a bitch, and steaks. They were just glorious. Baked potatoes, deviled eggs, friggin' bunch of cut up celeries and carrots and cucumbers and tomatoes and all that awesome shit, right? So had ourselves a good meal, hung out with the parents, and just did our own thing. It's pretty awesome. But as always, when I leave my parents, I never leave empty-handed. I'll show you what I got. It's pretty awesome. Alrighty, let's go for a little tour. I'm gonna show you what I got from the mom and pop operation. It's getting pretty dark out, but that's why I left the parents' house, because it's getting dark out, and they wanted to go in, and they're already 9 episodes in of Orange is the New Black, so I figured I'd let them finish that off. Just wanted to see something here. Oh, that's what I was saying. It's Scamper's pipe. It's all fixed up now. But this was showing up on the camera because I thought she was inside of it with her bum hanging out. Turns out she got a big poofy tail. No, it turns out it wasn't that. It was something else I was seeing. But Mom bought me another friggin' box of Kraft Dinner. Like the 4 theoretically that I bought already. So I got more Kraft Dinner. Right on. What are you doing, Scampers? So the kitten? And then Dad had this old weed whacker in his shed that he broke, and he didn't know what to do with it. I'll show you that now. So here it is. It's a home light. One of the pretty much identical to mine over here, right? Now this one here, he broke the plastic off here, and this controls your choke, which is the same as that one there. So what I want to do is quickly take this thing off of here and just see, okay, so that's how that works. Because like this engine and this engine are the exact same. You look at this and you look at this, there's like no friggin' difference, maybe in the plastics, but they're the same. They're the same. This is the same. Now, one thing about this one here that's dicked is this ball. You can see the primer ball. She's all cracked to shit. So I'm going to need to find another one of those. I don't know if you can buy those off eBay. I'm going to check. Kill switch is exposed. No different than my kill switch on here, which is actually built into the actual motor. Kill switch. But it looks like the choke on this one here is this red right here. You twist that and it goes. So I might look for a new choke. So I'm going to try and fix it for cheap and then sell it. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm thinking about doing with this. Or keep it as a backup. I don't know. What? Keep it as a backup maybe. Hang them both on the wall. Have 2 whippersnippers. We can have whippersnipper parties at the house. Whatever. But he didn't want it. He wants to buy a different one with a straight shaft and a clutch and all that. So he's like, I don't know what to do. He goes, I'm probably just going to throw it in the garbage. I said, well, I'll be the garbage and I'll take it, because worst case scenario, that motor can be reused. Also, I got a poop trying to poke its way out my arse. So that's not too bad. I can easily fix that. I'll look it up on eBay there and see if I can find some spare plastics for it or something. If not, I'll redneck repair it, because judging by the way that choke works, it looks like that red thing is just like a slider switch type son of a bitch, So all I need to do is just fix it so that the switch is there. So like, put a self-tapping screw into it or something, a little fucking lever, and the main thing is the fuel primer. That needs to be fixed. But could be a good little device maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Alrighty. I think this is what I need. Oh, dick. Back it out. That's a primer bulb. Yup, I need one of those for that weed whacker. And yeah, Sold in stores for $9. Holy shit. You're expensive. Really? Okay. Whatever. That'll work. So if I can get the primer bulb and rig up something to make it think it's choking, as in hook up something to that guy and be able to choke it when I start it and unchoke it when I don't, it might accidentally work. Right? Logically. I gotta fix the fuel lines too. They keep falling out of the tank. But I can probably just use caulking for that. I don't know. You guys know better. Leave a comment in the comments section if you ever fixed a weed whacker properly before. And let me know. I should probably get back out there and show you what the problems are with it. Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, I should do that. Let's go out there again. Okay, remember I was just bitching about the fuel line? Look at this. Fuel system tune-up kit. Okay, and it comes with the primer bulb and the fuel line kit designed to help, oh shit, help your string trimmer run stronger, or running strong, whatever. So it has the fuel line, the return line, the fuel filter, primer bulb, installation tool, and operator's manual. Well shit. Well shit. Well shit. And look at this, you ready for this? It's available in North Bay, they got 10 of them left, and it's cheaper than just buying the bulb. Cheaper than just buying the bulb. Are you serious right now? So with this kit, I could have that weed whacker up and running like a top. And then I'd probably tell Dad if he wants it back, he can have it back. Because I already got one that runs somewhat good. I just got to clear the carb. That's all. But, yeah. Like, that's pretty friggin' decent. Pretty friggin' decent indeed, I do say so myself. As the whole kit and caboodle, I think that's like... That might be, I don't know what that is. That could be the fuel filter up there, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe that's the filter down, I don't know. But all I know is I'll go out there and I'll show you what's going on with that weed whacker's fuel system. I was just browsing around. I wanted to see if they had the plastics at Home Depot. Of course they don't, but that's not too bad, not too bad. No indeed, not too bad. Frig yeah. Alright, I just wanted to watch a few videos here to see if I was right, but like I said, I found the kit for the weed whacker on Home Depot, so that's $8. Comes with your bulb for your primer. Comes with, I could hear running water there for a minute. Comes with the bulb for the primer. Comes with everything you need to get this party started. Chatting with a buddy about it, and he said just you gotta watch out because those home lights have he called it a spark arrestor in the muffler, and sometimes that cocks over the program. So I was gonna show you what's going on. I got no parts to do anything. Kind of sucks. I need hydraulic, or not hydraulic, but apparently there's an oil called jack oil. I need that for my jack. I was just going to use ATF fluid, but some people are saying that the viscosity of ATF doesn't quite hit the viscosity of a non-ATF, like gear oil. But anyway, now that we've gone poopy and everything's good to go, I'll just sit down my vape. Alright, here's the home light. I already showed you guys this. And these fuel lines, well, they're holding on now, but they really don't want to. They kept falling out of our dad's house. But as you can tell, the tank's empty. We were trying to start it, and I'm like, Dad, there's a problem. He's like, what? And I'm like, there's no gasoline in there. There's none. I got to mix up some more fuel, too. Because last year I dumped the rest of my Jerry into here, and then there's a little bit in the bottom. So we went to the gas station, and Rex bought $5 or something in gas anyway for the tractor romp. And he used my tank. The one I use is that one right there. That's my mixed fuel tank. You put 1 bottle of oil to like a full tank of gas, and it's like I think that's the right mixture. I can't remember now. I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up. Forget it. But yeah, like as you can tell, the gas tank is like missing a grommet. So after I shit my pants and get new fuel lines, I'm probably going to need to put some caulking on it. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, like. Where is it? If I take it from this angle, I think that red switch there is the choke. The one dead center. and it broke off. Like what happened was, see how mine's laying? My friggin' weed eater, the Feather Light, what is that, Yardworks? I think that's a Yardworks. Or it could just be Weed Eater brand. Weed Eater is a brand, whatever. Well, when his fell, it broke off the cover here. And when it broke off the cover, let me see if I can get this cover to come off again. It lost the air filter, which is this spongy thing. And this part broke off on the impact. It just friggin' blew everything up. So what I'm wondering is, there's no screws in there. I was going to look at maybe if you can just get this part here, but I can't tell how the frig it's attached. Probably got to take that screw off when you take that thing off, and you probably expose it. Maybe I don't friggin' know. But I'm gonna have to do something for an air filter on that. The other option was to remove the engine, scrap the shaft, and do something crazy with the engine. What? I don't know. I can imagine this is probably just a little 20cc jobby. Like there's no markings on it saying what the cc of this is anywhere that I can see, unless it says it on here somewhere. 25cc. 25 cubic centimeters of raw power. It's probably a little 2-horse, maybe a 3-horse. Doesn't need to be much. It's a fucking weed whacker. It says to spin a rope and smash some shit. So, and like I said before, I need some gear oil. Like normally what I use is this the stuff? No, that's not the stuff. Where's the stuff? No, not the guy from friggin' Saskatchewan, but the stuff. I had some of the stuff around here somewhere. Is that it? This could be it right here. This might be it. Nope, that's my 2-cycle engine oil. Oh, frig, it's right in front of my face. I got a big bottle of ATF, automatic transmission fluid, which I was told you can use in jacks, but maybe you shouldn't, I don't know. But I figured I would do it right and get the gear oil, because people said when you use ATF versus gear oil, the gear oil has like a treatment in it, a stop leak type thing, which helps the gaskets. ATF doesn't have stop leak in it. So I'm thinking I'm just going to play it safe, because what I want to do, I want to fix my jack, and then, I don't know, get the mowers the fuck out of here, pull the front end of the G6 in here, jack it up, block it, chalk off the rear tires. I know, don't talk about it, just fucking do it. But I'm telling you what I want to do. And then drop the oil, because I have all the shit over here to do the oil. Like I got my oil pan, my collector. Yup. Got one of these stupid things for taking off the filter. And if that doesn't work, I got one of these stupid things for taking off the filter. So no problems there to take off the filter, that's for sure, right? We got the tools, we got the technology, we got the power. It's just I don't have a filter, and I want to put Mobil 1 or what's that other piss I put in there that was pretty awesome? Amsoil, I think it's called, or Amsoil, or I don't know. Anyway, this is pretty good. You can go for 10,000 kilometers in the fucking shit, and it still looks brand new. So I'm thinking about running that in the G6, some high mileage nonsense, and I want to do the same with the Trans Am. Pull it in here, chalk the rear end, fucking jack it up, put it on jack stands, bleed it out, and fucking put new oil into it. Why should I be paying the shops $100? Because that's what it costs me every time I go to the Jiffy Lube. It costs me $100 because I get the full synthetic, and they fill up the washer fluid, and they put the sticker on the window, and sometimes they open the air box and shake the filter. They don't replace it. They just shake the fuck out of it and put it back in, because you know I can do that for $100. And then they send me packing, so they charge me $70. So the guys there can do the work. Mind you, it's convenient because it's quick, but I can do the work here too. Like, it's not that hard. You just take the drain pin off the oil pan, fucking let it poop out all of its oil, put the pin back in, take off the oil filter, make fucking sure the gasket comes with the filter. If not, get that gasket the frig out of there, stab in your new oil filter, and then dump in your oil, and just keep checking the levels, make sure it's good, and then fire up the car and then check it again and add more oil if needed. Not that fucking hard of a job, right? So why am I letting some other asshole do it? That's the problem. So that's what I want to start doing. I want to be able to service my own vehicles to an extent. I need to learn. I was talking with YouTuber Daddy Tech Ent about this, and like he even said, he goes, man, he goes, I didn't know shit about this stuff. He goes, I just did like you did with your mower. Went out there and did it. Learn, 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 learn. Learn by trial and error, you know? So, and I've already changed the oil in the Trans Am a long time ago myself. I've been getting it done afterwards. But I changed the oil myself a long time ago, and it wasn't that hard of a job. It was a funny job, though. Let me tell you. I got story time with Adam. Don't mind me, I'm just sitting on my tractor. So, a long time ago, before I started YouTubing, so in 2008, my buddy Greg contacts me, and he's like, hey man, what's up? And I'm like, oh, just hanging. Oh, dick. I think I just broke the spring on my tractor because I'm too fat. But anyway, I'm like, oh, I'm just hanging out at home, you know, doing some shit in the garage and stuff. And he's like, oh, I wanted to ask you about your garage. And I'm like, what's that? And he goes, would it be okay if I use it to do an oil change? I said, well, one condition. He goes, what's that? I'm like, you show me how to do a fucking oil change so I can do one on my Trans Am. And he's like, all right, well, how about you run out and get some oils and stuff, and then we'll meet at your place at around 9. And I was like, fuck, perfect. So 9 o'clock rolls around, and he shows up at the house, right? And he's driving an old Grand Marquis, a 92, I believe it was, that leaked more oil than burnt fuel. So, yeah, it was a pretty hurting car. He doesn't drive that anymore. That thing got scrapped. But, so he pulls his car in the garage, or he pulls his car in the garage, you know, just gets her in here, and we get the jack underneath it lifted up and slap one of the jack stands, like one of these jack guys over here, and we slap one of those into it, and you know, to make it safe. And like, now on those Crown Vics, like on the Trans Am, the oil drain plug is on the bottom, but it's weirdly placed. It's on the bottom, spoots down. On those Crown Vics, it's kind of on an angle, so it doesn't spew the oil straight down. It kind of lobs it, because it's under so much gravitational pressure, right? So he's got his face, like, here's the spout, here's his head. And he's like right there, like working it with the ratchet, eh? And I'm like, Greg, and he goes, give me a second here, I just got to get the stubborn bolt out. I'm like, Greg, he goes, 1 second. I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Let's see how this goes. Sure enough, he takes that plug out, and all the oil straight in his face, eh? Like, just totally gravy boats the guy. And he's just sitting there, and he's like, not much oil came out. Like, I think maybe he dropped a quart. Maybe. Like, it was running with a quart of oil in there because he burnt so much. But it was the most foul-smelling oil I've ever smelt in my life. Like, seriously, smells like a skunk bathed in it, pissed in it, and then, like, died in it, and then another skunk went in there and did the same. Like, it was fucking rank. So, afterwards, once he cleaned himself up, I said, you know what the moral of the story is, eh? He goes, what? And I'm like, gravity sucks. He didn't get that. He didn't get that. Oh, well. But I thought it was a pretty funny story, you know. He just ate a bucket of oil. I was able to change the Trans Am's oil, no problem. Like, out, in, done, boom, done, you know, half an hour job because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But now I could probably do it in like maybe 32 minutes. Because I'd be a little bit more nervous because my baby, you know. I don't like touching my baby because it's a good car and I like that car. But, no, I figure, you know what? I got the space, I got the technology, why the fuck aren't I doing simple things like that myself? Saving money instead of going to like some monkey and paying a lot more. Like, what am I? Some asshole living on the rich hill? No. Some hobo living in fucking town in a 900 square foot house with a backyard bigger than anything. That's who I am, so I might as well just fix my own shit. Fuck it. And that's the plan. But anyway, people, one of these days I'm going to have to go to Home Repo and get some parts to fix this thing up. And get that choke working, and I don't know, I might fix it up and make it run, and then if Dad didn't, because Dad was thinking about buying one of those, like I said, the straight shaft one, you know, the better ones, that 4-stroke I think they are, and sometimes, I think they come in 4-stroke, I don't know, or he was also thinking about buying he doesn't have much area to do, so he was thinking about buying one of those weed whackers that you smash the battery in the arsehole of the thing, and then you can go for like a couple minutes, you know the ones, they use the drill batteries. He's thinking about buying one of those jobbies instead and saying, fuck gas, too much work, you know? But if I can fix it up and he doesn't want it, I might just chuck it on Kijiji for like 25, 30 bucks and get myself some friggin' vape money. Some money for e-juices. Because I love my e-juices. But anyway, people, there you go. Some more projects to add to the list. What I need is what Pug 1 has. I need to clear off this area and put up a whiteboard and then write down my projects that I need to do. Because like a lot of you were suggesting how to make a list. And that's what Pug 1 bought that whiteboard for, was to make a list. I could even put it right here, like move my shit out of the way and then put it right here. And that'd be all right. And then I could just write on it, and hopefully the grinder here doesn't fucking spark it and light it up. But yeah, there's like so many projects to talk about out here that I want to do, like those power bars I got for Christmas. I want to put one over there on that bench, one over here on this bench, so I have power available on both benches. Like, I got so much shit I need to get done, and I'm just fucking slagging on it. So, anyway, I'm going to shut the video down here, people. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, like button, questions, comments, concerns, stove them in the box below. And until next time, guys, keep on vlogging.